All right, so I have no idea what this video is about. We're live on Twitch. You are not welcome in the Niji Sanji community. All right, let's go. Play the video.
You going out of your... So today we're going to be taking a look over at Niji
Shu Yamino.
Who is currently at Anime Impulse.
Oh, how is it?
Good morning, everyone. Anime Impulse Day 2 today. If you are visiting my meet and greet, get ready to wear headphones. Make sure your cosplay hats...
Cravings are hard to fight. They are.
And speak
I'm gonna stop.
clearly
I gotta
into
stop.
the mic. Also,
I need
if
discipline.
your question is, when's your cover? I'm sorry, I don't think I'll have an answer apart from I don't know. So if you're using Anime Impulse, please let me know.
I don't know. So did he record it already? He's like, yeah, I recorded it a long time ago. I don't know. Or he hasn't recorded yet.
VTubers, or if you're enjoying your time there. But we have to look at this tweet that Shu Yamino unfortunately had to make. And just a bit of context to that tweet before we get into what Shu had to say.
Okay, context.
Basically, someone inside of the Niji Sanji community made a tier list about how down bad each Niji Sanji fandom is. And Shu Yamino's fan base, Yaminions, came in second place on the tier list.
Is that true? The only Yaminion that I really know is Tori. Tori, is that true? Are y'all really down bad? Let me know in the comments below.
That caused some people to get upset, and people started sending death threats to the person that made the tier list.
Damn! So whoever sent the death threats, they're the ones they're right. Whoever it was, whatever they put them on the list, they're right. Immediately, they're right.
Their Twitter account and delete the post. Very unfortunate and awful situation.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, Yennefer. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, they be the Niji Sanji fan base be doing some crazy shit. They be doing some crazy shit. And so the guy that made this post, you're proving him right. I hope you realize you're proving him right, depending on who did it and why. Depending, because it could definitely be a red herring. I'm not going to say they're automatically correct, because it could literally just be a random person online that did it by themselves, or just a group of people that is making the community look bad. It's not necessarily the Niji Sanji community itself, and I have to address that as a person that's in the VTubing community whose words have affected people. I'm glad Yin showed up. Yin, you remind me I gotta keep it like centered. Like, I don't want to just say all the Niji Sanji fans are bad. Whoever's doing this is bad. But you're low-key kind of like maybe proving a point, depending on where it came from.
Situation for that person when they specifically stated
you sent death threats back in the day to Reimu. I don't think you did tell me you didn't tell me you sent her death threats. Why did you send Reimu death threats? It wasn't that big a deal. Yeah. People are able to change, by the way. Like Yennefer, when you, because I gotta let people know, Yennefer, when you sent Reimu those death threats, you were a piece of shit, and hopefully you're not a piece of shit in 2024. I believe everybody is able to change for the better. Just because you fucked up in the past doesn't mean you are necessarily doomed to mess up in the future if you keep going forward and you keep striving to be a better person. Had to let that be known, because some people think once you're bad, you're bad, or some people think once you're good, you're good. People are always subject to change. That's humanity, but we hope everybody changes for the better. Kampai, cheers to that.
The fun, but people, for whatever reason, got upset at their fandom being placed number 2. I don't know if they got upset because they were number 2 and they wanted to be number 1, or if they were upset because they aren't down bad. I'm not too sure exactly, but that's pretty much the gist of...
If they're mad because they're number 2 and not number 1, then you definitely should earn number 1, I guess.
What happened? So that caused this tweet today with Shu saying, hello, I usually don't send these kinds of things, but I wanted to make it clear. If you are to ever send death threats or any form of harmful messages to others, you are not welcome to watch my streams. You are not welcome in my community, the Niji community, or any
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Anywhere. You are creating an unsafe environment for those who are here to have fun, enjoy our content, and talk about it with others. I don't want anyone to feel threatened while you enjoy my content, and my community has no tolerance for those who act in such a way. And aside from the situation that happened, I think this is a very good PSA for any fan of any streamer. No streamer,
any fan of any place, anywhere,
to anyone,
anywhere. Exactly.
Talk shit about your favorite streamer. Don't
death threats. Exactly. If anything, you argue with them. You argue with them, not online with keyboards. You do it with a video. You say, I'm upset about this because this, and then KhunShawn reacts to it and makes it bigger than it needs to be.
If someone's talking shit about me, I don't want you going out of your way to attack that person or threaten them. Just ignore them. I don't care. I ignore them at this point. It doesn't matter. It happens all the time. And I'm sure for Niji Sanji, VTubers, and other streamers, they would like you to do the exact same thing. Just ignore those people and move on with your day. If you don't like something they did, for example, like this tier list, then just move on. It was just a fun tier list.
And the funny thing is also, if you are so upset and you put it on Twitter, prepare for Kel to make a video about it. This is what you guys need to know, because you think you're in a void or a spectrum of I'm untouchable because I'm anonymous, or my words have no weight because no one knows who I am. People have literally, like, if you watch the last news video we did was about defamation, people have literally received legal recourse from Cover Corp and these bigger corporations for slander and defamation. You think because you're on the internet and you're on Twitter that you're safe from repercussions of real life. Buddy, you're not. This is me being real with you. Buddy, you're not. You're not safe, brother. You're not safe. You're a human being, and yeah, you're gonna make mistakes. But if your brain is so fogged up with the internet of let's send death threats to people, we're so used to only seeing the bunny man and we don't understand what's going on. You need to take a step back. This is real life. This is the virtual life you live. And this is me coming in and saying, hey, there's a mix of both, and it's okay to have a mix of both. You don't have to be real life. You don't have to be in the fucking game. You can enjoy it. You can sit and you can react to it. You can watch it and state your opinion. And other people in the chat will be like watching it too. Because at the end of the day, it should be entertainment. That doesn't mean you can't learn from it. Here I am trying to educate. Doesn't mean you can't also poison your brain and just send death threats.
There's no reason for anyone to get upset. This tweet received replies from people like Shoto saying, this is why I love you and always respect you a ton, man. Tell it like it is. Domo said, sucks you're being misrepresented.
And it's like, yeah, attention is troll food, right? It is. Attention is troll food. But it's also awareness to people that don't understand that. And I'm willing to be the bait. You know how like, you giving them the attention they wanted. Okay, cool. I gave them attention. And I also let other people know, hey, this ain't a good idea. And then other people see that and they say that's a good idea because this guy talked about it. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about it forever. I'm only making it a couple times to let people know you can change in this and that. But then eventually I'm going to sit back, right? And this is where people get confused when they watch my content. They're like, oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it, because they don't watch me. I know some people, Pug's in the chat, Yin's in the chat again. Like Pug watches me. X49 watches the videos. Chaotic Flow watches the video. I know people watch me. So I'm not going to preach forever. I'm just doing it enough so there's a back catalog. So if anybody's like, oh, KhunShawn's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. This video was created January 15th, 2024. Boom. He's been trying to educate people, but y'all didn't listen. So now he's making fun of you and he calling you a dumbass, and you think he's really hurting your feelings when no, it's not about you. It's just for fun because he doesn't care. It's just entertainment. Eventually, I'm going to stop caring about this shit. The only reason why I care today is because it's Monday. By the time Friday comes, I don't give a fuck. I just be laughing at everything because it's a joke until someone says death threats, basically. It's a joke to me. All of this shit is a joke and I don't care until people start saying death threats, and I feel like I need to stop and say, hey, you guys are online way too much. Take a step back. Come back to reality for like five minutes, bro. Just 5 minutes in reality. And then you can go back into your fucking bullshit, but hopefully you'll be like this, a little bit of both. And yeah, look, they're leaving messages in the chat. Pause the video, go back in the video and watch the video. VOD watchers, shout out to the VOD watchers. I'm a yapper, shut up. I'm not a yapper. I'm a yapper now because receipts. I love receipts. Receipts are important. Women lie, men lie, receipts, and money does not lie.
To make things clear. I hope you can.
Some receipts lie though, so money doesn't lie.
All said, I'm sad that you even had to say this, and I'm deeply disappointed in those who would make it necessary to say. Some people.
See, I'm sad that you even had to say this. The reason why Shu had to say it because nobody's listening. They're not listening to Kyo. They're not listening to Rev. They're not listening to False ID. They're not listening to KhunShawn. They're not listening to Yennefer. They're not listening to Pug. They're not listening to nobody. So yes, Shu Yamino had to come in and say, yes, we don't like it because y'all don't listen to no one else. Y'all literally say it. Every time I make these videos, bro, every time I've seen the news videos, they never listen to the livers. That's literally what comes out of these people's mouths. Y'all don't listen to the livers. Y'all just blah, blah, blah. Y'all just watch videos. Y'all just speculate, 4chan, blah, blah. Y'all come up with every excuse, bro. Y'all come up with every excuse besides looking in the mirror and saying, it's me. I'm the problem. Yes, you, bro. You are the problem. Shu Yamino is telling you, hey, if you're causing issues, you're the problem. Wow, if only you listen to Kyo, if only you listen to me, if only you listen to False ID, you wouldn't be having to delete your account. You wouldn't be shamed on the internet, and that's what you care about. I could care less about somebody clip me and be like, yeah, he's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. He hates Selin-Totsky, blah, blah, blah. He don't like Neurosama, blah, blah, blah. He don't like Milgram. I could give a fuck less what those fucking people think. I could care less, bro. I could care absolutely less, especially on the weekend. When I'm on the weekend, I'm outside with my neighbors. You feel me? I am not here. So yes, when Shu Yamino has to say, you guys that are sending death threats are bad, he has to. It's sad, but he has to, because no one those people, they don't listen to anyone besides the livers. So now that the livers saying it, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna turn on Shu Yamino? Are they gonna turn on the livers next? This is interesting. This is very interesting.
People get frighteningly comfortable saying really extreme things. I don't say it enough, but I'm glad you are in Ian Shu. I hope things get better. There was this person that said, it sucks that I got to the point you had to address this, Shu, but thank you for doing so. Your efforts to create a welcoming and safe community are always...
In hindsight, I would say this is the perfect time to say it before everything gets out of hand and somebody gets actually hurt and someone goes to jail. So it's good that he stepped in at this point. But I feel like other livers should have stepped in before this. The ones that are actively tweeting, respect my Oshi, respect my Kohai, you should go out and definitely just put your foot in the mud and just say it. Hey, if you do this, we don't appreciate it. If you do that, we don't appreciate it. You might as well just come out and say it, because speculation, 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 speculation. And if you're not willing to go out and say it because, oh, you're nervous, you're shy, whatever, don't be surprised when the fan base eats itself alive. A bunch of people is a fan base. A fan base is a bunch of fanatics. That's what fandom means, fanatic. That means they only do and they only listen to what you say. And if you're not willing to say anything, what type of leader are you? You're a talent. Yes, you guys are talents. You guys are leaders. The Yaminions, the Kyomis, the Alu Peeps, the Scarlings, like all of them. Hololive as well. Everyone. Those people, your Oshi, your Kami Oshi, your idol, they are leaders. And if they don't accept their leadership role, what does that make them the leader of? It makes them a leader of fools, of absolute fools. And if they're willing to stay leaders of fools, don't be surprised when someone else comes and takes them away and tries to say, hey, you guys are messing up. Your leader's not telling you you're messing up. I'm here to let you know you're messing up. And if you don't listen to me, don't be surprised whether you end up in jail, you end up hurt, you end up outcasted by the internet, the thing you love so dearly. Don't be surprised when you look up and your life sucks. Everybody you went to school with, they're doing great things and you're in here online not doing anything. You need to take initiative in your own life. And if you don't do it, who will? Nobody. You'll just be another NPC. I love this background. You see this? This is the same music Kel used. I love looking at this. You see this? This is me in the chat. We just sitting back watching while everybody does their thing. Some people going to work, some people with their kid, some people whatever, but they just doing their thing and I'm doing mine and I'm just watching. I fucking love this video. And it's 10 hours long. I get to see it every day. People going to work, doing their thing. Well, I'm sitting here, sitting back, chilling.
Greatly appreciated. And then we had this final response from
there it
Inky that
is.
said, amazing response to what happened. Disappointed in those who call themselves your minions, yet go out of their way to harass others. I don't know why they'd harass people for the sake of their Oshi or themselves, but it's safe to say people who send death threats and other harmful messages throughout our community will never be considered your minions. Thanks again, Shu, for creating boundaries for your sake and the communities. So yeah, a bit of an awful situation for the person.
And even then, they said your minions. Instead of your minions, they should be talking about all the VTubers, because this is a deeper issue than just Niji Sanji or just your minions or just Kelmies. It's deeper than that. It's about people that are terminally online and how you take care of these people and tell them, hey, they're messing up. It's way deeper than that. But of course, they can only see their fandom. They only see the Shaminian, whatever the Shamin, I don't even know the names.
Thanks again, Shu, for creating boundaries for
love
your
you too, Jay.
and the communities. So yeah, a bit of an awful situation for the person that had to deactivate their Twitter account and got all those death threats. Again, please don't send death threats.
And and the guy that did it, I want to say shout out to you for doing it, because what you have done has created a butterfly effect and everybody's paid attention. You made a fan tier list, whether it was in whether it was for malicious intent or it was for a joke or whatever, whatever reason why you made it, I don't care. You created a butterfly effect that made me go on a tangent that might have woken somebody up to realize, hey, maybe I'm a piece of shit and maybe I can change. Because I was a piece of shit growing up. I used to be tipping over motorcycles, throwing rocks at windows, fighting people. I was a piece of shit when I was a kid. But that's part of being a kid, bro. You're a piece of shit. So yeah, I was breaking windows and you're over here saying people should die online. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can learn. Everybody.
To people on the behalf of streamers or attack anyone. No one wants it, and it makes the streamers community look bad if you're doing that. It doesn't look good on them, and it's awful. So please don't do that. So yeah, please just let me know what you all think about that down below. And thank you so much, Shu, for saying this to your community, because again,
yes, it's important.
Really bad for the person that made that tier list.
All right, so that was just the bad part. We're gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna watch the good part too. But I just wanted to end the video on this. All right, bye.